This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
The success of Australia over there has just been unbelievable. Could this be our greatest Olympics of all time? And one lady snagged 2 gold. She also snagged 2 silver in the pool. Is Ariarne Titmus. Have we got Ariarne there? Ariarne, is that you?
It is.
Oh my gosh, how did we snag you, Ariarne? You should be gallivanting all across Europe now after your success.
My manager is a very persuasive man.
Hey, Arnie, well, we were supposed to speak to you yesterday, and you know what? You deserve to celebrate, let your hair down a little bit. We were told that you may have had a couple of champagnes and you just wanted the day off. Did you, I saw that there was a bit of a boat cruise and there was a bit of a party for the medal winners. How did that go?
Last night was definitely a different vibe to the first night. Mrs. Reinhardt put on a cruise for all the medalists, and it was just the perfect night we needed. It was quite calm. It was actually unbelievable. We had Matteo Bocelli perform for us, which is Andre Bocelli's son. Yeah, he was unbelievable. And as we were cruising past the Eiffel Tower and it was all sparkling, he's singing these most amazing opera songs, and it was actually really emotional, to be honest.
That is awesome. Like I said, it's an amazing game. It's funny, Arnie, because 4 years ago when we spoke to you, everyone was talking that Tokyo was going to be the COVID Games, but I can't believe how much it went through a lot of athletes leading into this Olympics. And I know that there was were you quite scared that you were going to get it? Because quite a few of the swimmers got it before they had to race, didn't they?
Yeah, I think there's so much sickness that goes on that goes so unreported. I mean, not just in Australia and in swimming, but so many other countries and other athletes have been sick, and so many more athletes on the swim team have been sick that just no one ever knows about. You just put your cowboy boots on and you get on with the job. I just think because it's a free-for-all now, there's no one's really wearing masks. There's crowds, people are getting out and about. There's just so much more of a chance of getting sick that it's just kind of just gone through the entire village like wildfire.
And Arnie, I want to know, as far as the Olympic Village goes, I mean, do you have free reign now? Can you just wander around anywhere now that you're finished up?
Yeah, you can pretty much do whatever you like. So I think today we're going to have a little bit of a relaxing day. We've had a very big first couple of days, so we're excited just to have a quiet lunch or something.
Do you, Arnie, I want to ask you, because everyone talks about the rivalry with America, but I love the relationship that you have with Katie Ledecky, who is regarded as probably one of the greatest, male and female swimmers of all time, but she praises you all the time, and I know she sent a message to you saying you're amazing, thanks for making us all better. So is it a bit inflated when we hear this huge rivalry with the Americans and there's all this sledging going on? Is that a bit out of control?
Oh, it's so totally inflated. I get along really well with a lot of the Americans. I'm actually very friendly with Katie. I would consider her a friend. We chat to each other before heats and finals.
Right.
I've always said good luck to her before we race. My best friend is at home is actually a massive Katie fan, and before the medals of the 800, I got her to film a little video to say hello to her. So it's totally not what it seems in the media. We just have such respect for each other, and even just not just Katie and I, but a few of the other American athletes I'm really friendly with, and the entire team really. There's not this rivalry that everyone speaks about. We really just want to swim the best for our country. They want to swim the best for their country, and we just happen to both be the best.
Okay, Arnie, let's talk pre-race rituals, if you don't mind. You were saying last night that you were listening to Andrea Bocelli's son on the cruise. I mean, who is making your pre-race playlist?
I'm kind of getting over it a little bit now, but I have to keep doing it because it's superstition. But I listen to Mum's playlist. It's predominantly 80s rock, AC/DC, In Excess, Guns N' Roses, Bon Jovi. Actually, there's a little bit of Savage Garden in there, which breaks it up. So it's good. It is really good. Gets me going. Actually, a bit of Danger Zone I really enjoy.
Oh, Kenny Loggins.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's the only time I ever listen to the playlist, but it seems to work for me, so I've got to keep doing it.
Oh, I reckon your mum's got to release that playlist. That could be a good pump-up playlist for anyone competing.
It could be. It could be a good pump up. It's like 18 hours worth.
And Arnie, I'm the foremost food expert on the show, so I do have to know, what was the food like in the village? I mean, you're in Paris, so we'd assume the expectation would be pretty high.
Honestly, I went to the dining hall twice before racing, and then we're very lucky. The Australian headquarters were putting on food for us for breakfast, lunch and dinner every day, and the main lunch dinner options that was available were poke bowls, and I reckon I ate 24 poke bowls. I reckon I've turned into a pokey.
That is awesome.
We have so many young girls and boys listening in the car right now who you've inspired so much by coming home with 2 gold and 2 silver medals. Like, what advice would you have for these young kids that might be thinking about taking up swimming after seeing you on this world stage?
Well, I came from the coldest place in Australia, definitely not conducive for swimming in early mornings, and far away from the hub of swimming in Australia, which is Queensland. I grew up in Tassie, and I probably had a lot of people, I remember back then, telling me, you're not going to make it, can't do it from Tassie, a bit of tall poppy. But I think it's really just, if you love what you do and you want to go for it and you want to work hard and you believe in yourself, just block it out. Don't let anyone tell you what you can and can't do. I think that's the biggest bit of advice I can give. Really believe in yourself and go for it. And don't be scared of chasing big dreams, because they could happen. So that would be my advice.
You're an inspiration, Arnie. Congratulations. What an amazing Olympics. You deserve every success. We know how hard you've worked, and we really appreciate your time on the show this morning.
No worries. Bye.
Fits in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.